Hey, I go by the name of Sdeni Boy KMG, and we are the conversation with Sdeni and KMG. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the conversation with Sdeni and Kamo. I'm out here chilling with my partner player KMG. It's been a while. We back. Another new setup. Remote Swaziland, guys. That's the reason why we're not at Elvis Boutique. We are here at Swaziland having some fun. How are you, KMG?
All is well with my soul, dog.
You
How
good?
are you?
I'm good, man. Good to see you.
Yeah,
We were off for 2 weeks.
it's been 2 weeks, eh?
It's been 2 weeks, man.
Been 2 weeks.
2 weeks of not shooting. You want to explain why we did not shoot for 2 weeks?
It's personal stuff.
It's personal stuff. Man.
It's personal
We
stuff.
took a break.
Yeah, we took a young break there. So meaning that we're gonna work throughout December. Meaning the whole of December. Before we knew it very well. We're gonna need content for December, so we are here.
But it's good to be back, guys. And thank you guys for holding on to us. We're sitting at 564 million subscribers on YouTube. It's amazing, man. It's amazing. God is good. So how was the weekend? How was the week?
It was very emotional.
Where do we start?
From my side. Yeah, but
it is what it is.
it is what it is. Tata Mudima at the end of the day.
So where do we start now? Where do we start? There's a lot that we still have
has
to talk.
been happening, eh?
Yeah.
A lot had happened on the internet. A lot had happened in my life. Probably a lot had happened in your life.
As always.
As always.
Guys, I'm wearing this, this Snoop Dogg vintage thing. I wish I could stand up so you guys can see. Let me see.
Woo!
Sure.
Roko musendoki. Up and nanga ya para itlo roko. Can I actually wear this? No, should take a necklace. Something diamond.
I'm an old school, guys. I'm from the old school.
How old are you?
No, I'm just the old school. I'm an OG. You guys must start calling me an OG Uncle Sdeni.
So yes, Sdeni boy. Anyway, happy KK festive season now.
Yes.
How do you feel?
You know what? I'm great. I was at the wedding at Brett over the weekend. But it was raining, man. It was
This weekend was.
it was literally pouring. Like, you know that thing now where I know or sometimes on a little wedding, it normally rains and it stops. You know, you can actually see the wedding there. But
Yes,
there it was literally pouring. Tente wheel.
Asbaba police theater.
Go Brett, go Batswana. Don't
But
know
when
if
I
they
came
know it.
over
And I came late. When I got there, the rain was raining already.
the rain was raining.
It was pouring. For who? For them, I can't do that. It's another la vijana yamata. There's no way. So it was raining, man. We got there, you know. So, but the mnyadi mnyadi there. But yeah, it was literally raining, and I think the worst part about this rain now, it's actually exposing the South African roads, man.
Ish.
Fucked up the pothole. So as we were coming back, as I was coming back, it was already dark, like at around 7, 8. So you know that thing you went somewhere, you don't know the road sharp, and I had to drive back. Yo, it was a mission. Go from if you know Lethaville, go Brett. Like so, then we had to drive all the way through to is it N14? I'm not sure what N is it. That one that goes to Rustenburg. It was hell. Like I couldn't see. Come look at the pothole. For sure. Yeah, like it was a mess.
So in a situation like this, do you think they should remarry? Because it was raining.
It's done, bro. It's done. Pella, remember, you don't just get married. There's cost involved. There's people that you have invited. You still have to invite them again. So I think they're done.
No, I think I would.
You
like
would
for something very small. For pictures, picture natural light. All of a sudden, there's rain.
But what can you do? There's rain everywhere. So So I was thinking about like, you know, when you get married, you must actually get a venue. This thing had turned into like
yeah, no. But Lona the venue Why believe?
Eh?
Why believe?
What can cause it?
It's a natural. Rain is a natural thing. What do you mean? What can cause it? It's a natural thing, then.
But ish, yeah, you know what? This is actually my first wedding this festive. It's my second wedding in a year. Imagine, in a year, I attended 2 weddings. And I love weddings, you know.
Is it?
I love weddings, but people don't invite me. Guys, you must start inviting
because
me.
You don't RSVP.
We RSVP, but you must pay a plate.
You don't RSVP. And this is not your second, by the way. I think it's your third.
Which one did I go to?
Yella Lisa.
Oh, yes, I forgot.
Third.
Yeah, it's my third wedding. When?
I didn't attend a wedding.
Never.
No, I did.
You lie.
It was not a wedding. It was a lobola thingy, but celebration.
Yeah, ma.
Yeah, a friend of mine. So I did. This year, all I did was attend funerals. Honestly,
shame,
man. Got to death.
That's sad, man. That's sad. Is that like that's the reason why Kamo was not there? You had a funeral.
Oh yeah, I had a funeral at home. The 4th one this year.
Man, that's sad.
So it is what it is.
How are you though? How are you?
I'm on a therapy at Tusha, by the way, but it's expensive.
What do you call it? Conja therapy.
It's therapy.
Oh, you normally say you call your therapist something. Your therapist,
Oh, my therapist, that Han.
Oh, you call him?
But I don't like her anymore. I'm an alcoholic.
You don't enjoy the truth.
No, but you can't say it to my face or no. I think you're an alcoholic. You think? You should tell me or no. You are, but I'm not.
So today, there was a strike in what do you call it?
Soweto.
N1. N1 was closed. They had a problem with electricity.
Yes.
I think was closed. Did they pay for electricity? Those guys there.
I can remember. Soweto still have the outstanding debt. Ne? But when Ramaphosa was doing the what's this, the rally nyana kwa Soweto, he did say or no, it's okay, but look until the gold to jail and then they will get electricity because it's been a minute. Ne? So I think now they are literally just fed up or deliver, so what's happening? So now they're like literally N1. What?
But people from Soweto are the special cases, ne?
They remind me of students from TUT. Stop nonsense.
Serious? In the middle of the road. Yeah, I remember that picture, but it was a long time ago.
No, I saw the picture today, but I don't think it get like TT. I think by in the neighborhood.
So apparently Eskom wants the neighborhoods to pay 6,000 each and every household. You know, I think it's because of people have not been paying for some time. But I think the case is not necessarily that because what's that? What's in there?
No, it's my gum.
Oh. So the problem is that it's not necessarily each and every household that was not paying. Some people were paying. That's the case that they are pushing there. But it's unfortunate, you know.
Do you think Eskom's administration system is it's not, it's upset?
Nah, it's not.
Like it's because clearly all I'm saying, if these people have not been paying for electricity for so long and Eskom knew about it and all of a sudden they want the money back, to me it's like, but all this time what were you guys doing?
People were not paying. People must start paying for electricity, guys. Electricity is so expensive. But then I feel like sometimes I don't want to pay for electricity. It's expensive that thing.
No, and also about a tax. I guess I just secure because in a tax. My coffee. I cannot tell you. I'm cutting costs. I I'm budgeting my life now. The only time Mikisha Khomu is when I go home. If I'm here, I don't eat beef. I do not eat beef. Le burger I keep order ya beef burger. I order chicken because chicken is cheap. So all I'm saying, Kogore, everything is so expensive. So what is like Kikas? It's a township, and you cannot expect people to each and every household to have like 6,000.
No, it's impossible. It's impossible. Looking at the unemployment that we have,
Exactly.
people are not working. But I think here in South Africa, man, things are fucked up, man. A lot of things are fucked up in South Africa. Look at it, that thing that we just spoken about, the potholes, now electricity. There's so much things that are not working in South Africa.
That's true.
Yeah, like there's so much things that are not working. I mean, like we talk about water, for instance. People, but they don't have water for like weeks and weeks
very.
without water. Imagine what would do but you don't have water.
Imagine, and besides to do it's been long. No, it's been long. Like why? And then on top of that, you have like political parties. Long or what voted like each and every time on the votes, but they do not deliver, which is to me it's like it's unfair. And what?
But when you vote.
I vote. I vote.
You vote for a change.
I vote for.
And I remember when we were voting, you said if you don't vote, you can't complain about it.
Exactly. That's why I'm complaining.
That's why you complain.
I will complain until. And I was having a conversation with my brother in regard of the cost of living in South Africa, or it's way too hard. It's way too high, even for people who are working. Imagine for people who are unemployed. Like no petrol, electricity, meds, everything is just too expensive for people who are working. And then no, but people don't save, and they're like, saving if you.
But your
cost of living is like this.
Like what? Remember when they increased the repo rate? So I was thinking about it, or like a lot of things they change. I mean, like if you buy a car and if you don't buy it with a fixed rate, like as soon as the repo rate change, your installment can go up or down depending on where you change as well.
True.
So now you have a car installment that went up. If you have bond, it went up. Petrol has went up, and you have food that has went up. So you are left in a situation where, or like if you add all those money, they add up to maybe let's say 500 towards your monthly installments. So meaning and it's where you don't get any extra 500 somewhere. You're already on a negative.
Salary on 9K up.
You're already on a negative. So hence I wrote this other day, I wrote a status, I'm like, this December it's financially scary. It's financially scary.
Or for awareness, Sdeni, because you're always out.
I'm not always
Ever people are rocky, Mara's Sdeni boy. Was Sdeni, they are always rocky.
I was talking to this other lady.
Motu doesn't even think of no man, I don't have money.
You know what, KMG? It seems like, and this other day I was thinking about it. Or now, if I start posting my status, you guys will feel it. But I don't even post like or I'm out. Okay, sharp. Where do you take that conclusion? Now I go out.
No, man. I mean, like, there's no way you could go home and not party, right? And then now we shoot every weekend. So when we shoot, you would tell me, weekend that's who you are, though. So that's how I know.
No.
So basically you are lying.
No, but you know me.
Oh my god.
No, okay, sure. No. You know what? My outing sometimes is just me going to Braji. Braji to like a walking distance from where I stay. And when we get there, we just chill. We'll be drinking your cousin light. When you talk about going out, talk about if you're going to a place where you have to pay the entrance and everything. Yeah.
No, I hear you though.
I mean, like it's been like I have like a whole. The last time I went out, when was it?
That long weekend.
Yeah, that long weekend.
Yeah, voting session.
don't get me wrong. Drinking, maybe I might be doing it every week. There's a difference between drinking
And going out.
and going out every week. You see, now I'm drinking this weekend.
So,
But on a serious note, man, the cost of living, like at the moment,
Very
it's too
high,
high. It's
right,
too high.
very high.
You know? But that's a and the problem is that people that are not people that I think people that are employed. Maybe we must really look into our budget. You know,
people who are employed.
yeah, we look
No.
into our budget and reduce.
No, or companies need to look through the economy, South Africa, and increase.
Exactly.
Because you cannot say Netflix. You've been paying for that thing
I
for
saw even
for
the
years.
fees went up.
Epan,
I saw.
everything went
And that's what I
up.
was saying. Or like, why didn't they say, "Oh, okay, sharp"? Petrol went up. Let's put some money in your.
Even if it's like Mama,
1,000, yeah, 2,000.
10,000.
I saw never.
Like it, because you cannot change budget hours. Then it's set. I'm no longer paying for the house. I'm no longer paying for the car. I'm no longer paying for Wi-Fi. You need these
You
things.
need those things,
because
yes,
you've already created
Mm.
a living around
Exactly,
there. So no.
And the other thing I was thinking about it, or like, I'm looking at all these things, like, I don't have anywhere where I can get like extra money because all the things are fixed. I mean, like, if you're paying for a car, it's like that. If you're paying for a bond, it's like that. If you're paying for Wi-Fi, it's like that. If you're paying for a phone contract, it's like that. The only thing that you can change is girlfriend allowance.
Oh my God, no! Change food, change groceries. Don't buy eggs. Don't buy sugar anymore.
Someone's eat. For someone's child.
For
For someone's daughter.
nothing is
I'm
wrong.
I'm not Jesus. I'm not Jesus. Hey, Jesus, that Jesus stays in the wilderness for 40 days without
Without
eating.
eating, exactly. Do that. Try that.
Arogela lena.
Marlene ke re tla bogela ngwana batho.
I
O
never.
tla bogela ngwanyana wa modimo.
I never.
Sdeni, just a weeks ago in Borwana, you would give your wife a
My
card.
wife, I wanna die. You're talking about my wife. Now you're talking about my wife. There's a difference between my wife and my.
But you need to start now.
I practice with my wife. I can't practice a girlfriend. Girlfriend relationship had nothing to do with marriage and wife. Had nothing to do with that.
Oh my God.
Serious.
No, but you need to start now. Vele, you would do it. Because
When would you allow your guy to suffer, to not have grocery, to not have electricity, atima gizara, atapaka ketele? There's some time.
as long as I'm not there to see it,
Alpha girlfriend allowance.
if I'm not there to see it,
No, ke tla go ya meetele wa kera go le so.
o tlo later gizara to like ke ya go meetele.
Kera re okay sharp wa kera sa ba ilete.
Wona
Okay, la ka ilete gizara ya ka ilete ma kera kera sa le grocery. Apa ka star car wena wa tla ku tomorrow ka grocery. Asborana chelete.
Roja take out. No, for me, what I know, Kore, I can know I'm singing.
You're the same as petrol price. Everyone that takes girlfriend allowance is the same as the petrol price.
But
You guys are too expensive.
personally, I feel like a girlfriend allowance is not, like, we spoke about it, or it's not a fixed thing. Ne? It's
No,
something.
it should not happen.
Maris, then you want, like, ka kgwedi, wo fetsa go la tshwantse no re girlfriend e tshwara 200 is yone.
What's about this other day? I saw this other status. Fuck, I forgot that status. No? But it had to do with
Hey, it's raining.
is it raining? Yeah. This other it was they were talking about ladies need to start talking about independence as much as they would talk about men must. You understand?
Yeah.
You guys need to preach to each other to start being independent
To
and
each other.
independent. Yeah, to each other. You actually you must have your. We must actually have a ladies podcast. You know,
yeah, but we need to-
like Women G. So you guys must need to start talking to each other in a sense of. Now when I talk with guys, we talk about investing and doing 1, 2, 3 to get money and all those things. I'm not saying you guys are not having it, but I'm just giving a word of advice to say You guys need to start talking about that thing. It's kind of tell hey, in Dotamas, Munaka Sanjandre. You guys must. Come on, you know how I remember this other day I was going home so it's Melissa Sack, level say also on my
your nephew, your niece.
So Ravaya, Remo and one. I'm driving my sister's car. So Ofita this other working. I think it was Audi. It's Audi mom. Oh, when you're fit, aye. Then you're in Jervale, not I fit. So you're fit. I get when it's on our left side.
Yes.
So they could actually have a nice view of it. Only to find out this Malayan girl, like
really?
she's just like this. She's just like this.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, but let me look at her. But I was like, yeah, you must be inspired to do that. You know, so you guys need to start talking. You guys need to start talking about those things. You guys need to start talking about having man, buying your own cars, buying your own houses, having man, going to vacation.
But then let me.
No, we can't be out here at the age of 30, 20 something years and talking about the girlfriend allowance. Come.
Let me tell you something.
Girlfriend allowance is for people that are not working and depending on men. That's fucked up.
Oh my God! I went to Mpumalanga anyway. I'm gonna tell you about it.
Sure.
Let me tell you this: women, most South Africa, the highest number, but Babarekam property is women.
It's fine. Good.
You see.
Good. They must come on social media and tell people that they are buying houses.
No, but
men must.
Nothing is wrong there. If Munna,
Now on my social media account, I'm sorry to say, on my social media I have more men that are doing good than ladies.
Women.
Observationally speaking, it's not fact. It's not statistically speaking, but observational speaking.
by just looking.
By just looking, Jay. I could be wrong. I stand to be corrected. Mara, this thing of men must girlfriend allowance. You guys
No, but that's why I talk about girlfriend allowance is it's not something that should be fixed. It's something it's a token of appreciation, man.
Yeah.
Love language. I think every woman loves money. Every woman loves
But it
flowers.
mustn't be a must.
It's not a must.
Yes,
It's something
yes.
you shouldn't be comfortable of. Na girlfriend taka. Like some rubelizaga, I complain. A dog like try must price like 1 million.
I wish.
Naira. I think rent, get 1 million naira. Like 400.
400, 700. KMG.
Before you guys attack us, naira is very weak. Come to rent, naira is very weak.
I tell you, when you go on a child, something withdraw 1,000, you go to Nigeria. We go Kempton Park, we go or like a naira. I'm going to tell you, I'd be excited. Okay, so what's next? What are we talking about next? Did you see that video of that guy Babu Moka about the fake F4?
And then that guy got a lot of things.
Hey, bruh, from that Malcolm X guy.
Yeah, like
hey, is it Malcolm? Malcolm
yeah,
X.
Malcolm.
Okay. You're not that guy. I saw. But you know what? And I saw it even before that guy went. Even before one of that video, you know, people are talking about it on Facebook or the fake effort.
It reminds me of Nyuku.
What?
That time Nyuku Barbadera white and denim as theme, and then people were busy saying no, you buy the F4 and stuff like that. Like this is, man, I don't know.
You know what my take in it? My take is, why would you? I am making noise. Yeah. Why would you attack people for what they wear? Well, I understand. That's my first thing. Secondly, guys, I little pressure. What am I to just go and buy a fake Air Force? What would be happening?
Sdeni. if you're Air Force and then it's got come no, I reckon the Air Force and I cannot afford.
No, I'll never come to that thing.
Peer pressure, dog.
Never.
And also look.
Yeah, maybe peer pressure. No, but I want to know peer pressure. When it comes to clothes, you can see me what I'm wearing. Yeah.
Now when it comes to clothes, you like. It is what it is.
No, Mr. Price, I level like a pepper level and Maria Costa that thing because every month I buy their part. Really? I go over against the price, I go pick Mr. Price or a jet. After 3 months, I'll start repeat.
Look at the let's keep a regular small extra large.
But it's not nice what they're doing to these guys, man.
It's not, and it's not too nice. Like, why do you guys do that though? Like, why is it my long especially in public? Why is no motho on the side or that's the
aim, Margaret. That's the aim. That's the aim.
No, aim. But it's not fair.
Okay, let's talk about unlucky in love. I think that's one thing that you wanted to talk about.
Oh, I wanted to ask her, have you ever got to a stage where you're like, I'm so unlucky?
When it comes to love. I keep you still young.
Then you're like 40 something. No, but have you ever like felt like in kilo of a single trip? Yeah, no, singing. Like and maybe I want to
I think for sometimes you blame people. You blame people and you get to a point of starting to blame yourself. You're like, maybe the problem is.
Maybe the problem. Is it the way I wear?
Is it the way I wear? Or because it doesn't be?
Yeah, maybe because it doesn't be. There's probably because
maybe it doesn't be. Talk about that thing.
Exactly. You know, I was just thinking about it for personal. But
when a girlfriend, you said you have 4 girlfriends. You marry a minimum of 4 boyfriends a year.
Yeah, but then I was lying. I mean, I chill with you a lot that I start to lie.
But when you lie to me, it's on the channel because now I'm not able to get you hooked with my friends.
No, but I don't want your friends.
You lie. There's no way. You don't know my friends. You don't know my friends. You know my friends.
I mean, the last time, I don't want anything to do with your friends.
Nah, but my friends are your friends.
No, your friends are not my friends.
Millet is not your friend.
Millet is that guy.
Lagza is not your friend.
Lagza is a brother. Lagza, I love Lagza with all my heart and soul. So in Kilega, I was Sdeni Christmas last year, and Lagza offered me food, and Sdeni did not.
I probably was too busy.
No, you were not too busy. You were like, hey, Kemji, like I'm Mauritius Rabi.
No, I said that. Kemji, no, never.
That's how much I love Lagza because he offered me food, and then he did not. And but it's true, or you guys went out for Christmas lunch, but there was like food on the other side.
Why don't I remember that?
No, it's okay. So what I'm saying, Kore, have you ever felt like Mo Pilombago? You are so unlucky with love. Like, Kore, love, you crave it so much. Like, that's one thing I think about all the time. Or I crave love so much, ne? But it doesn't come the way I crave it. It comes, Mare. It's not the love that I want. The bare minimum.
You know, about talking about that, this other day I was chilling and I was looking at your status. Like, when you post this, that you'll be talking like, your status will be like, those those codes, like correct me if I'm wrong, or you'll post something and you'll be like, all I want is my boyfriend, it's me and my boyfriend and nothing else. Like you saw like you want this love.
Yes.
You saw like you want this love. But when I look at you and I talk to you, you're like a total different thing. And the things that you do are like, you're like total different.
What do you mean the things that I do?
No, not the
things that I do.
You're like, I don't give a fuck. If it happens, it happens.
If it doesn't, it doesn't.
It doesn't happen. Yeah. You're probably, to me, you're probably one of those people that would not stand try to rebuild a relationship. Like, if it's fact, it's fact.
No, but I can. I can. I am willing to give people a second chance. I'm willing to give anyone a chance. Comes to especially when building whether relationship, friendship, or anything.
We're mixing, guys.
Yeah, it's a
Our
matter.
choice.
It's a matter. You know, I'm willing to like give but to a second chance. It's unfortunate. It depends on what for us to get there. There's no way I'm gonna give you a second chance if you've cheated. No way.
Do you think you're unlucky when it comes to love?
I think I am unlucky
What
when it
made
comes
you
to
think
love.
like that?
I think I settle. Number one, I think I settle. Okay, I don't think I know that I settle.
Come on, Mona, you beautiful.
Yeah, beggars
You're nice. You have 556 million subscribers.
One like another YouTube channel, something that a lot of people don't have.
No, besides that, you have a YouTube that have subscribers and a lot of subscribers for that.
And a lot of views because did you see what we are approaching 1 million views total on YouTube?
So what happened? Like,
no, I think I settle. And let me tell you about me. I fall in love with personality. I'm like, yeah, I love you too. As long as you're funny and you're very nice and you like people, I love you too. So that's the problem. And the okay, or not, we don't deserve each other.
nah, not from my side. I think I don't want to put myself. I don't even want to think about the fact that I'm unlucky when it comes to love.
I mean, I've been single for 3 years.
Kimji, you were in a relationship last week. Kimji, guys, we'll close this channel because of Kimji. I'm mixing. Guys, forgive me.
No!
Forgive me, I don't.
It's not a relationship if it only lasts for 3 months.
It is, as long as he has put it in. It's a
Ow.
relationship.
Excuse me? That's not a body count.
It is.
Now my body count, it took 6 months.
So what I'm trying to say, not from my side, not from my side, I haven't got to that point of saying, I'm unlucky with a relationship. I've been in some situation where it lasts for like 3 months, like 6 months, and you know. One thing that I always say about myself, I know I'm a good person. I have a good heart.
You do.
And sometimes I get into some situation with a good heart. You know, with a good intention. Sometimes yes, right, no.
You know what quick
and all those things, and you end up having the next person loving you. Then the next thing unless I very sharp, you know. But in as much as at the moment I'm not at a position where longer I have a wife. You know, I'm married to someone. But I don't want to condemn myself that I'm unlucky. People that are in a relationship with me, they are the ones that are unlucky. You want me to condemn myself?
But I hear what you say. Yeah, I take it back. I'm not unlucky with love. It's the people.
It's the people.
The problem is the people. The problem is
you guys. You guys are not lucky, and I'm very lucky.
Hey, like because I get 3 months and at least the counter for something. At least somebody saw you and was like, okay, let's do this.
Yes. So you mustn't condemn yourself over that. And I think this thing of the relationship, it will take time. We'll get it right. You know, it will take time. We'll get it right. We're still young. We're still learning. There's gonna be a time where you're like, okay, sharp. You know what? I'm doing this thing. I'm settling for this.
True.
There's no you no longer have not necessarily, or you no longer have the option, but you're like, you know what? Let me make peace with the fact that I'm here, and you start to be committed with it. Maybe there's kids that are involved. There's age that is involved.
Word. Yeah.
But you can't see like when you're still young like this, and you'll be like, hey, now I'm unlucky. Nah. Fuck that thing.
Anyway, let's move from love, guys. Let's talk about Jib and podcasts. Do you really think McG is the problem? McG has.
You know what?
McG trends every week.
McG is a ghost, bruh. He's a ghost.
But do you think it's the problem?
You know what? And one thing that I must say, and I was even telling you, one thing about celebrities, guys, and especially when coming to the relationship with celebrities, nah, I don't want to comment it. Like in as much as I have a YouTube channel and I must comment, and I don't want to comment in people's relationship. I mean, like today, Jub just sent an apology to Amanda as well. I think is it Amanda to Kelly, how he spoken about them, and meanwhile over the weekend we're rooting on him, or like no, Jub is right. Tomorrow Amanda Depo or Kelly Koma, they can send an apology again, you know. But one thing that I must say, people must stop fucking with McG. And I'm not. Why you look at me like that?
No, I'm
No. People must McG. It's like, you know, like how me and you would talk about alcohol and mujol and everything. I feel like McG is just like McG is just an open, ignorant guy. That just want to talk about everything. And when it comes to sex, I think McG is one guy who believe that sex is one thing that sells. When he talks about sex, it sells. That's why, like, he does not even have a and it might not even come out of bad intentions. It's like when I know Kim Joka falling when you're so. Get out of out. La via like hello boy, I'm more in 2 hours. Now I'll ask you what, like, did you get what you're going to buy? You know, did you get what you're going to buy? I would ask that. McG would ask you, did he smack? Did he chow you?
Did he chow?
Did he mur you? You must have done.
How? 2 hours?
2 hours? There's no way. He did. You know, he used to talk about how he used to fuck every living thing. Like,
I remember in the beginning.
He'll fuck every living thing that is. But I feel like, in as much as it could be, we can regard it as being wrong. But he's not saying it out of, like, he's not saying it in a bad way.
Oh, disrespect to the person.
He's not even saying it in a bad way. He's not even trying to disrespect it. I mean, like, you listen to Amanda's video. He was saying, if anyone said McG, if anyone that was raped by McG, I mean, like, how do you even say that? If anyone that McG raped, they must come out. I mean, like, how do you even say that? Probably McG has slept with a lot of ladies that, one of those ladies, they might have touched the feelings, but yet it was just a one-night stand. Maybe he was drunk. But I feel like McG is doing very good for himself, that his channel is growing. We, as the people that are coming with this podcast and everything, we're looking up to him. I'm not saying he is the one that motivated me to do the channel, but I'm saying he inspired us. His move, like the numbers that he had.
He's the first podcast.
You know? But so McG is just like, I don't know, he's just like this other guy. For instance.
Yeah.
You know?
But I hear what you're saying, Sdeni. It's also a matter of, sometimes no, this channel, it's unfiltered. Like, sorry, I wanna filter, monkey. We are living in a very different world. Lately, you cannot say anything about gay or lesbians. You cannot say anything about GBV. You cannot say anything about rape. You just need to be. You're working on glass, on broken glass, and you don't want to hurt yourself. So basically, what I'm trying to say, I think the McG as the podcast, that's the whole, like podcast as a whole, they need to work around, or these are the topics that we do not want to talk about. We need to, like, educate ourselves first before we talk about them. Yella Natasha is understandable. That was a topic. Something came up, like later and then that one I get it.
You know one thing?
The problem is the word, like manjwa kilong or bashimani by berikishan, and they call it slang words. Back in the days when we were growing up, slang was allowed. Slang, so Ital was allowed.
But even now, when I'm with my friends, we can say, or no, nah, smash KMG.
Yeah, but the problem is you smashed.
Yeah.
When you are talking to people, you shouldn't say I smashed.
Why not?
What? Smashed it. Smashed it.
You see, that's a problem.
That's what I'm saying. We should like McG and the podcast. They need to look through these things.
No. I disagree, KMG. That's their language. That's how they speak.
But if you talk like that, you could talk like that. There's no way you can change.
Yeah, why not? Never. Limit, that's the wrong example. Never. No, limit, I'll never try it. I've been in Joburg for years, but there's no way, Lord. But Namana, you know what? I remember this other day talking about how we did them must talk. You know KMG. Let's talk about. Let me give you an example. Hip hop. I grew up listening to hip hop. I still listen to hip hop. I grew up listening to Tupac, with Biggie Small, Rakim, Bone Thugs and Harmony, 3-6 Mafia, your 50 Cent, your G-Unit, you know.
You're really a hip hop head.
They would have lyrics like bitches ain't shit but bad influence. Yeah? Like fuck bitches, hoes,
smashing.
Those motherfuckers is speak their platinum selling artists. They're still on the billboards.
But things have changed.
It's fine. I'm coming there. You know, like that's. I'm not. They used to talk about drugs. They used to talk about like a lot of bad things. But Jay-Z, as much as they could be the richest people in the world, you know, your P Daddies, they used to talk about those things and never sharp. You know, I'm not saying what they are right. You know, now you have McG, and the thing is McG. Now being a chiller, I don't want to talk about chiller. You know, I've been a chiller for years, and I'm still gonna be a chiller even to this day. McG to him, did you smash? That's his language. It's equivalent to him saying, or did you fuck her? Did you have sex with her? And one thing I've noticed about McG would ask you the question. You will be the one that will say the bad things. Look at the Monday episode. It hardly has controversial. It's only when the guests come through.
True.
The guests will say something and they will say, no, McG did 1, 2, 3. Guys, McG is doing pretty well in his podcast. We must just give him a break, bruh. This guy has... and it's good for him.
It's working very well for him.
It's good for him. It's working for him. But and the worst part about it, the worst part about McG is that he's gonna make it. He's gonna be this old guy that is regarded as homophobic, condoning GBV. In as much as I can never let no more but he's just gonna be considered as that guy, which is wrong. Which is wrong for what he has done. For what he has done. Julius Malema this other day was saying, EFF has actually helped South Africa. You know, black people at the moment, they're able to challenge white people. They're able to speak.
Yeah.
They're able to call what's this wrong, you know, without fear. And we took that from EFF. Now they want to channel McG on how he must speak. Think about the podcasts that are going to come through. Now when we talk about, could like in your mind, look at what happened ka video ya Mrutu Gucci. After video ya Mrutu Gucci, like every time when we shoot, you have to think, or I must
it's scary. Yeah, I shouldn't ask this. No.
We might as well just apply for the Spanico SABC or ATV.
Because also a podcast is a podcast. Podcast you're not reading anything. I think the problem with the McG podcast, the problem is not the team. The problem is the people that come to the show. Bona batla mo
Exactly.
like in things or yeah, no, it's okay. And
and
they are brands.
go fitla ka ko maybe ha ona the manager ha ona sele no ba McG I want.
I think it's a brand. They
Yes,
tend to
yes.
forget or as KMG, I'm a brand because I represent the conversation.
Hey.
You understand? And then I work with this and I work with that and I work with this.
One
And
of
those are brands.
one of the Bible verses it says like how long would you mourn? Like how long must McG convince or tell us that he is not homophobic? You think about Rainer Satlang, no, as the podcaster.
Well,
Already go bolela le motho shete o nagana gore nka se botšiše this, let me not talk about this, let me not. And then now it's like even this thing now, you look at what they're doing to McG, you know. Probably a lot of celebrities don't want to come to his channel.
definitely.
Do you think they will come to the conversation?
No.
They won't.
They'll
We
probably
don't
just
have numbers. They won't come to the conversation.
They won't.
So whatever that they're doing, this thing of the cancel culture, this thing of black Twitter, they're fuck up in the whole. It's like they're fuck up in the whole system.
No, I think the hate McG is just it's from back then.
Yeah.
The LGBTQ.
It's
family.
deeply rooted. It's not be the hate McG is beyond the podcast.
Is it?
Like maybe McG has carried the hate from what it came from YFM.
YFM, not Metro, my bad.
Yeah, from YFM for sure. That's how I feel. That's how I see it.
It's like that.
It's bad. That nigga is doing very good. Nah, guys. Nah, I don't wanna. Nah, I'm a chiller. I'll forever be a chiller. I'll tune in to every podcast that they put in.
Hey guys, there are things still organized. Personally, I do not want to comment.
There's people in the countries that kills gay people. You know that?
I know.
They literally kill them. Now they wanna compare McG with those people.
No, but then,
Look at what they did in Zimbabwe. What they did to Somiz. We've spoken about it. They cancelled him. They cancelled his show because Marinoki gay. He can't come to Zimbabwe. Meanwhile, you have a lot of Zimbabweans that are here in South Africa.
But I think
they wanna compare it to McG.
I think you should also just emphasize you supporting McG doesn't necessarily mean or support the GBV.
No, one thing I know about McG does not support those things, and I don't even have to justify it. McG does not support. Why would I say that?
No, because I get it. Going to the main factor, the main conversation around the podcast, the McG game was
Koro supported this.
Or no, Jubu betile ke lu rapile Amanda. Onkisha. And then
No,
when
Mara-
people say no, we support McG, they will look at it in the matter of no, but if you're supporting McG, you'll probably be supporting Jubu.
Interview Jub does not define the podcast and shit. It does not even. We had that guy, that guy na ma orange, that guy, fuck.
Oh, actor.
No libile ba rutswere ke eng ngana ya mo lotong.
Oh, ola na entela Gomora.
Eh, ola na actually
Yeah,
go Don. Yeah, ke Don ka go there. That video is on million what views. Jub Len is probably going, but Jub does not define podcast and shit. So me saying or I support McG, I support the podcast and shit, I don't even need to justify myself for or no, I support McG, but I don't have any but. Because I know or McG does not stand for those things. McG does not stand for violence. McG does not stand for GBV. McG does not hate. Like, come on, guys.
But anyway, guys,
you guys must stop crucifying that young boy. Mara.
It's okay.
That guy is doing good. Man, he's giving a lot of people the platform. We coming through as the young podcaster. We're looking up to him. We're taking his direction. He's opening doors for us. We're gonna have a lot of. Now I hate what you guys are doing to McG.
It's okay. Anyway.
It's not right. No, it's not right. And we must talk about it.
No,
It's
but
not right.
if you talk about it, then you are touching wounds that are very much open.
Fuck the
Still
wounds.
early.
Fuck those wounds. Don't care. I don't care about those wounds. Stand for McG.
Guys, we'll be attending events, ne? Okay, December.
Which event?
I don't know about myself.
Well, you guys are making me drunk now.
I see. And
Don't go
angry.
teach.
And what was the reason of drinking?
Yeah.
Uruska kwata.
Uruska kwata.
Hello, kwata. Today naya kono kwata.
But they're not even chillers. I see them on my WhatsApp status. They're not even chillers. How can you post something about McG? They'll be like, hey, what's happening with McG? They don't even know what McG who post a name. They don't know. Or McG who post a name the video chaga. They don't know.
No, I'm not a chiller.
What's happening? What's
Because
happening?
I don't know what and stuff like that. I just follow the trends.
And okay, but it's
And
fine.
Lerato Khanyo went to
Yeah, he was there. She was there.
and the interview was very nice, eh? It was very nice.
It was not even an interview. They was just having a conversation with her.
Really?
No.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
Sharp.
was
Let's
very
move on, guys. What are you talking about next, KMG?
Attending family events, getting quite December, so no, you know, you have those malum, but when your family just looks very perfect, you probably don't have malum baleba very a lot. Sdeni fair 2 randanyana there, you know. Boy, you
Mara
gained
KMG,
weight.
what do you say, Corey? My family looks perfect. What do you mean?
I mean, like, you don't have those problems that some of us face.
I was at your home last week. Your family looked perfect. I was there for like hours. They were so perfect.
What do you mean they look so perfect?
No, they were perfect.
Because we were just sitting down.
KMG.
What
You
do
don't
you
even
mean?
know half of my family. You have never come to my family. When I lay lenyalo or something.
So you mad?
No, I'm not mad. I'm just saying, oh, you must. These things.
We're talking about events that we'll be attending. December means family time, right? So family events, like what? Are you ready? We are like, are you? But you are a home person. When you always go home.
I am a home person.
When if it was possible, you'd actually leave.
No. I can't do that. I can't stay at home. No, I can't. I don't picture
I
myself.
actually want that part. No. I want to use it as a meme.
No.
And it's such a face. No, never me. Hey?
Never. No, I can't go home.
Why not?
No, I can't go home.
But Zebediela is a very chill place, though.
Nah, but I can't stay there. No, I can't stay at home. I'd rather stay. It's too
Na
far.
bomb.
It's too far.
Bela.
It's too far. Maybe Bela, you know.
And
I want to be in between Limpopo and
Gauteng.
Gauteng.
You know, I actually went to Mpumalanga with a friend of mine. And then he was like, no, this place is so nice. I love it. It's very chilled and stuff like that. But
Friend of yours. Can't be a friend of yours if it's a he. Which one? I know all your friends.
What do you mean? Which one?
KMG. You must tell me about your relationships, girl. I must know.
You want to defend me when I'm fighting with my people?
Hey.
Like, and they're like, oh, okay, no, it's okay.
Okay, so you had Rustenburg.
So he was like, no, it's a bit far here, ne? I want to be in between here, this place, and Johannesburg, but I don't want to drive for a very long distance. That's what you're currently saying.
Yeah, maybe if Mpumalanga, I don't know where, but maybe stay in Witbank.
It was a 4 hours drive.
Yeah, maybe
Hazy View. Hazy View, yeah.
That's far. So I would stay in Middelburg Witbank, so that I know what I'm in between Gauteng and.
What is it, more Gauteng, if you want to move to a very quiet place? Gauteng is like.
Gauteng is expensive, man. It is too expensive.
So what do you want?
Itol, 25,000. 25K. I was like, there's no way, never. But you know what? When I go to work, I pass literally 2 etols every day. That's like, 2 rand, 3 rand. You know.
So the e-toll ticket, does they they add nyana mola your credit score. It's like the norm.
Nah, I don't.
They don't.
Nah, they don't.
Because I think maybe if they were, you were probably gonna pay for it.
Mara what's hard? Look about 20,000. Like the jacket 20,000, 20K. I don't have 20K.
Mana, 25,000 is a lot, eh?
Yeah, 25,000 is a lot of paper, but it accounts from 2000 and when was it? When I started having a car, I don't know when was it. It's been like years.
Oh no, it's been years, eh? It's been long.
So never. So you ate in Pumalanga. Okay, no, let's talk about family.
So family events. What I'm saying, now it's that time, yeah. December. December, it's always family time. More longer, you meet people that you haven't seen since the beginning of the year, and no, since COVID and things have been very like loosen up compared to last year. Last year, everything was very tough. You probably didn't see your older aunt or December because they're like, no, we're not coming, COVID, But are you ready? Most of your family members, but you're always out at groove though. Do you have time for family?
Kenji, you must stop this thing of giving me a scenario and giving me what I will do or what happened with me. If you give me a scenario and let it end like that, let me account for myself.
You're very predictable.
I mean, am I? No. So now from my side, each and every December, I see the same people. Each and every December, I don't have those
Hectic family.
No, I don't have those long time haven't seen families.
Oh.
No, I don't have. Maybe when there's a wedding, I want.
Funeral.
But other than that, I don't have, man. All my cousins, my aunts, I know what December I'll see them. And I know it's work Maluma, Sispinana, Cabello, Maraca, that's all.
Oh.
That's it, like if a late one, I'm also don't know what get one mama. I
don't know what I'm from Cape Town.
Nah, I don't have. No, I don't have.
Yeah.
Even if we wanna get a local papa or mama is not related to me.
Excuse me?
I don't have those people. All my most of my relatives from my mom's side, they are in Soshanguve. I go to Soshanguve every now and then.
Yeah, most of the time, yeah.
My dad's side, they are in Garakhwata. I go to Garakhwata most of the time.
You know.
There? If I live in Garakhwata, you understand? I sleep there.
You do?
Yeah, I do. So I don't have. Do you have those people? What would you like Cape Town? What's that? I don't have those cousins or those family members. What
kind of cousin or family member are you during family events? Like if maybe there was a wedding, Sdeni Kola two hands on, or you just sit there and be like, Corona.
Everywhere I go. But remember, my cousins are my friends.
Yeah,
Lax is my friend.
No,
Milad
I mean like, what kind of a cousin are you in your family? Not to your cousin.
Negaspana. I always make sure people are good. I'm always around. I'm one of those people that if wanna something go right and it's directed to me, maybe I don't sleep. I'll sleep maybe about 5. In the morning, maybe 1 hour, I wake up, get up, then do whatever that needs to happen. I'm always there. If you're going to attend, I'll be there. Yeah.
Really? Wow, that's dope, though.
Now, you remember when we used to do that, the bundos, the birthday party at Milad? I was hands-on. I literally I had to leave at around 11 o'clock. 1 hour to Christmas. A distance.
Not to Christmas, to New Year.
To New Year. Okay, to New Year. 30 minutes to New Year. I had to a distance like over 20 kilometers to get a generator so that we can at least have lights. I'm like that. And I always make sure things work out.
Yeah.
But I'm one of those cousins now drive a koloi or
okay, no corona. What's up, okay, no corona?
Chua, na hustler. I'm a hustler. Not everybody can tell. Yeah, the conversation. That's not just boy. A lot of people were not like just boy. That's not
Yeah,
just
but
boy.
you have that thing, our just boy though.
I'm not.
Yeah.
No, people that know me, when
No-
I'm
now
not
you guys
disappointed, you know me, most.
I don't know you. I don't know you like that though.
I can be disappointed. Okay, sure. So what are we talking about next? We're almost done.
We are done. Are we not?
Did you see Kaiser Chiefs? The members of the Kaiser Chiefs, including the players, they've tested positive. They have 31 positive cases. Did you see that? So their match against Cape Town City was postponed. And they were sitting on number 2. I saw this other status. I get Kaiser Chiefs, you know what, it was not doing good.
Yeah.
So I saw this other status, and this other guy was like, hey, we are number 2. Are we not going anywhere? And we will do it. So when I saw what they were positive, I'm like, oh, that's a strategy.
But also they're not gonna move.
No, they moved even now. They moved. Remember what the other teams will play.
The other teams.
But they will have game in hands, I get it.
So about quarantine, Kamo guys as a team.
Yeah, but they said they have 31 cases, positive cases. This corona is showing us flames, ne?
Dog.
Do you think they're gonna close?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I think Ramaphosa gonna joke.
But it's been a while, Sabili Christmas, man.
Muna, yo, the last time I actually had like proper groove, late 2019.
Are you going to the group?
I don't think so.
Why not, Kim? There's color run. This so color run. Kim, you mustn't do
I don't.
that. You went through a lot this year. You probably need to go out.
I've been through a lot as a person, as Kamagalo, yo, not as Kemji. Kemji, I've been happy. Been happy during the conversation. I'm always happy. My other cousin Narko was a crush on, and then she was like, you for a set person, you're always happy on the conversation.
Who, me?
Yeah, no, I ran for a set. No, orle on crush of. No, but it's okay. And then she was.
Hey, for the first time ever. Hey, enough people don't have crush on me.
She sent me. She's actually, because I got not telephone. She sent me a video of you. This guy is proper. And then all my family members, when you left, they started saying, "Hey, then what celebrity Nali Moki?" I'm like, which one?
Please tell people I go by the name of Zeddy Boy.
Which one? Because if it's then
I'm officially someone's crush.
I'm also a celebrity. But
they're your family. Whether you'll be a celebrity when you come to my home.
They don't even consider me as a celebrity. They always some.
But you are. But who's your cousin?
She's very pretty.
Was she there?
She was there. You
But
probably
when
saw
did I
her.
see her?
You probably saw her.
She just let me. She just left me there. Let me leave.
No, we go by the name of the conversation.
No, let's see. What's the last thing that we must talk? These guys must watch us.
Yeah, so now groove this year is gonna be a bit bland, not really attending something like that.
No, it's fine. Let's leave. I think we've spoken about everything that we needed to talk about. I wanted to also talk about that 40 million one year light to play.
Oh,
that story is not
that's
true.
A lie.
It's not true.
That's a lie. Imagine how Google for what's up 40 million.
I saw all the page and then we had Jesu Mama on Facebook.
Yeah. Oh,
Kifina style of 40 million.
But you're dead.
Jesus is not dead. Right? Jesus is not dead. Are you kidding me? When is that Umpalai? I was like, well, guys, we must make it. You must make it. You must make a piece in your life that you'll never be a millionaire. Who will let you run? I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, no, it's out. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conversation with Sdeni and KMG. And yeah, we're back. I wanna also what again? I wanna also what's the right way to use it? You remember I always tell people that we're gonna have guests. Even to this day I still tell you guys that we're gonna have guests. Don't worry.
Patience is virtue, guys.
Yeah, Rome was not built in one day.
You understand? And we're still gonna do that
building it.
giveaway thingy.
Yes.
But you guys are moving very slow there by the numbers.
Thank you so much for tuning in. We're gonna change setup each and every day
Each and every time.
because we're mobile. We go everywhere. Now we're at Mozambique.
But now we're no longer in Swaziland.
Okay, I fucked up. This is alcohol.
Okay, we go by the name of Kikamrelo Maja out here. Let's go.
And we're out. Hey, Tada. Thank you so much.